Oh, hi guys! Welcome to my channel. So lately, several bizarre videos have been very popular on TikTok, and I am completely astonished. So let's talk about gender identity and all the weird stuff that comes with it nowadays. So, according to the definition found on the internet, gender identity is how a person feels and sees themselves in relation to being a man, a woman, both, or neither. It's about the internal feeling of who you are, which can be different from sex assigned to you at birth. Okay, easy to understand? Well, maybe not. After all, being a man or woman is quite simple. Being born biologically male and feeling like a woman is also simple. That's a trans woman. And being born biologically female and feeling like a man, in other words, a trans man, once again, it's very easy to understand. But what about those who don't identify with anything? Or with everything? Or with everything and nothing at the same time? Yeah, that exists.
I am trigender, which means like a triangle, I have three genders: male, female, and non binary. So, how I feel gender wise is like a man, like a woman, and as neither at the same time.
Huh?
What? Woman, man, and non binary? Really? But how? I mean, does it depend on the day? On what they feel when they wake up? Like, today I'm a woman? No, wait, actually I'm a man. Oh, no, actually I'm non binary. But isn't that contradictory? Well, if non binary means not identifying either as a man or a woman, then how do they identify precisely as a man and a woman and neither of them at the same time? Makes zero sense. Absolutely zero sense. However, apparently it's fun to be different on the internet because it's easier to spread these ridiculous messages rather than actually evolving as a person, growing, and, actually live real life. And my question is, how do we know people's pronouns? And I know you're going to say you can just ask, but then again, in the day to day life, we can always do that. Can you imagine asking every client what their pronoun is, for example? In a restaurant? In a hospital? That's freaking crazy.
What gender do you think I am?
I would assume you're female.
Yeah, so you're making assumptions.
Yes.
I identify as non binary.
What the hell?
Oh, but it gets much worse. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you like cats? I love cats. But these people, they take it to a whole nother level. Just watch.
My son does identify as a cat, but I cannot take him to a vet because I tried that, and the veterinarian told me that because he has human anatomy, that he does not know how to work on him or diagnose him with anything. And while I do think that is a form of discrimination, because my son, if he says he's a cat, he is a cat, and he needs to be treated like that, like one, But I'm not going to press charges because I know that he could lose his license if he did work on my son.
I don't even know what to say. It's even hard to believe this is true. And worse, it's not just one person. It's not just this mom who's saying this stupid stuff. Can you believe there are schools with litter boxes for kids who identify as cats? This mom tried to do that. Yes, you heard it right. It's the kind of inclusion these people seek so much. Inclusion and acceptance of this madness of people identifying as cat, dogs, trees, lamps, chairs, whatever. And us as a society, we have to accept it? Really? We have to embrace all this craziness? And parents accepting and encouraging these behaviors? It's delusional. And in my opinion, a sign of something mentally wrong with these people. Because are you serious? How the hell are you trying to even take your human kid to the vet? It's so freaking ridiculous. I saw a video of a trans woman with male genitalia so upset because she tried to go to a gynecologist and it didn't work. Shocker, I know. None of this makes sense.
My son recently came out as a cat. And at first, like, it was something that I didn't really know how to accept, but I've become more open to it. Because I just want to be the best mom I can be. They're also like a non-gendered cat, so I'm allowed to say my son in past tense. But they, my cat, they're no longer wanting to use the toilet, so they've adapted to the litter box.
Okay, so now it's a non-gendered cat. Whoa. She goes on to saying that they had to adapt the bathroom situation not only for the kid, non-gendered cat kid or whatever, but for the whole family. Yeah. So they're taking shits on litter boxes. Beautiful. I truly hope this is just a joke for views, but I don't know. I really don't. But all jokes aside, honestly, I think it's all about an eternal struggle with self-acceptance and self-discovery and self-value, And quite frankly, all of you are making a mockery of the actual struggles a normal trans person goes through. And here's another thought. If we have to be immensely dedicated to the inclusion of these people, litter boxes in schools and whatnot, to the point of transforming the world, the language, the way we express ourselves, the way we approach people, the rules, why don't we do the same for people who really need that kind of inclusion? For example, people with disabilities or physically and psychological limitations. Now those are serious issues that need the world's attention. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen. But hey, this is just my opinion. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Bye! By the way, if you think my English is kinda weird, it's because English is not my first language, so bear with me. And yeah, that's it. Bye!